My girlfriend asked for an open poly relationship. I said no, and now she's acting strange. My girlfriend and I have been in a relationship for 3 years and a few months now, but no long ago she started sliding in hints before fully telling me that she wants to try an open or poly relationship. She asked about this before the start of our relationship, and I thought that I made it clear that I was monogamous and not interested in that. Now she's asking again and saying how we could both even share a girlfriend, or we could be open and hook up with whomever. I told her no and asked her why she was pushing this again. She says that it could be a way to spice up our sexual lives, and I said something like, okay, well, I'm not into that, you know that. So no go. She got agitated and said to just try it, which pissed me off, and again she said no. This conversation happened almost 2 weeks ago, and she seems to be pissed off about it still. Like not really talking to me and sleeping in the guest room. I've tried to get her to talk to me about it, but she just brushes me off and says that it's not important anymore. I've been venting to friends about it, and a few of my friends brought up that maybe she's already cheated or is cheating and is trying to cover it up, or maybe she has someone in mind that she wants to bang. I doubted it at first, but now I wonder because she has been even more distant and just overly off, even before the whole open relationship talk. We haven't been having sex as often as we used to, but I chalked that up to it being because of my hectic work schedule. I'm not sure what to do. I'm afraid that if I start digging, I won't like what I find. Edit, mini update. I'm going to either snoop in her phone or confront her about it. I love her, but I also don't want to be played. If she's hiding something, I will find out. Update. It's super late, but I'm numb, sobering up, and just can't effing sleep. This effing stinks, but I need to get this off my chest and out of my head. So a few days ago, I posted about how my girlfriend of 3 years asked me for an open relationship or to try a poly relationship. I actually got to sit her down to talk the next day after posting about it and asked her why she brought it up again after dating for so long. Actually, she asked in the past, at the beginning of our relationship. She repeated that she just wanted to spice up our love life, and I asked her, how would that spice things up though? The only one who's going to find it SXY is you, because you know that I'm not into that. She said something about how I should be open-minded about it because so many people wish they had a partner like her who would be okay with them screwing other people. I said, yeah, if they were into that, then I'd get that. After a little more back and forth and talking in circles, I just said, listen, if you want to screw someone else, then just say that. However, we'll be over. I love you, but if you want this, then you should go be with someone who would give you what you want, because I can't. I thought that she'd be remorseful, apologize, or anything, but that's not what she told me. I assumed she thought that I just broke up with her because she just got pissed and screamed out, oh, so we're over. Fine. I've been screwing her guy friend anyways, and I'm pregnant. Yeah, my lesbian girlfriend is effing pregnant by a effing friend of ours. My hands are shaking just thinking about this again. I tried to hold it together, but I just couldn't, and I tried to kick her out, but she wouldn't leave, so I left for a friend's place and have been here over the weekend. My now ex kept calling me, but I only answered and told her to get her SHT together, move out, and go live with the douchebag whom I deleted and blocked because I would lose my SHT on him at that time. Then turned off my phone. I turned my phone back on this morning, and my ex left messages. I called her to get closure if anything and asked her how long. She said since December, when I went out of town. I asked if they F'd in my bed, and she said yes. I asked if this was the reason for the open relationship, and she again said yes. Lastly, I asked if she was planning to keep the baby and still stay with me, and she said yes. I just hung up. I've deleted and blocked her on everything for now because I just need to distance myself right now. I'm going to see if I can break my lease on the apartment we shared, because now that I know that they've been fooling around in there, I don't want it anymore. For now, though, I'm just chilling at my friend's and will probably be here until I can get out of my lease. I have no more tears left. I can't tell if I'm in shock or emotionally broken. I took some time off work, but I don't know how I'll ever get back to normal after this. Thanks for the advice from my previous post. I'm going to try to get some sleep now. Update. A lot has happened, but some good and bad news. So first things first, thank you all for your support and advice. I really appreciate it. The good news. That night, I posted my last update. I definitely wasn't in a good headspace, but I allowed myself to grieve for a few days and then got right to work. I went and got tested, and I'm clean, no HIV or STDs. I went to my landlord, and I told her the situation as well as had a formal letter typed up just in case. She's always been a nice lady, and was kind enough to offer me a cheaper apartment that I could move into easily if I wanted to, but I decided to just move out of this complex. So I'll need to pay this month's rent, and then my part of the lease will be officially broken. I don't know, or care to know, if my ex will break or take over the lease, but that's on her. I've already got a place lined up and will be rooming with another close friend of mine. Bad news. It was about a day after I posted my last update that my ex just showed up to the friend's house that I was staying. I don't know how she found out, but we do have like a pocket full of friends, so it's not that hard. I was under the influence and numb and didn't want to see her, but she kept pushing it and refused to leave. At first, I came out and told her that we should talk outside. Then I closed the door behind her. She still refused to leave, so I stepped outside to talk to her, or she talked, and I just stared at her. She started by apologizing and trying to put the blame on me for being busy all the time. Yeah, I was working a lot, but every free moment I had was spent with her. Then she said we weren't having enough sex, then said that the sex meant nothing to the guy. And then somehow it took a turn to her saying that now we could start a family without a paid-for donor. I just remember going off on her and calling her out for screwing the guy repeatedly, and then trying to cover it up with some bullshit. She started crying and yelling back, but I told her to just go back to a baby daddy, and tried to go back inside, but she pulled on my shirt, trying to stop me, and I sort of pulled away hard to get away. About a day after that, my friend told me that she posted about how she left me for being a user and that it drove her into the arms of the father of her baby, apparently with pictures of them together. The douchebag even tried to back her up on that bullshit, but almost every mutual friend of ours knew what really happened by then, and they absolutely blasted her until she took the post down. Goodbye and good effing riddance to both of them. I only feel bad that the baby will have such immature parents. Other than that, I'll probably take some time to get away after settling down in my new place. I'm not going to hold on to that pain anymore. I did love her with all my heart and thought she was my forever, but she betrayed me in a way that I could never imagine. She knew about my past relationship and promised to never hurt me the way my ex did. I guess she didn't lie about that since that ex never cheated on me. I'm taking a break from love right now. Maybe I'll get a pet to start my healing journey from here. Thank you for watching the video.